Slave Patrol, Border Patrol, Slave Patrol, Border Patrol, Slave Patrol, Border Patrol, Slave Patrol, Border Slave, Slave, Slave. New redesigned slavery. Different year, different skin tone, system got a facelift. African slave mothers and fathers in chains, kidnapped, sold in capitalist auctions to the highest bidder, like cattle, separated from their 2-year-old daughter, the crying, the screaming, the family separation trauma, disrupting extended families for extended centuries since Ghana's Elmina Castle. And since a global capitalist system turned Mexicans, Haitians, and Guatemalans into political, economic refugees. In Arizona, mother kisses son as she leaves for work. Red, white, and blue police lights stop her. Papers now, demand Border Patrol agents, descendants of slave patrols, persecuting dreams of freedom. North Star guides their way. Underground railroad journey of a million prayers where some slaves died, where brown men and women crossing militarized U.S.-Mexico death traps, a trail of blood, corpses, dehydrated, drowned, or shot, teardrops falling on Mississippi burning flesh, whipped while walking, wounds, scars on wilted spinal cords, captured while trying to migrate to freedom. Mothers detained, teardrops falling upon cold concrete private CCA prison floors. Pain and suffering over a society built by enslavement, not emancipation proclamations. Injustice and white supremacy built by genocide, theft of indigenous lands, not Thanksgiving bullshit dinners. Wealth and riches built by slaves and migrant cheap labor from Asia, Europe, Latin America, not equality, not democracy, not the American dream. Slavery births a new slavery called prisons, black codes, Jim Crow laws, segregation, SB 1070, apartheid. Internally, mental slavery is contagious. Divide and conquer tactics. We enslave ourselves. To the Uncle Toms and Tio Tomases, we will make piñatas out of you, and your betrayals, cause our humanity is not for sale. Slave songs sung from misery and nightmares. They echo through the centuries like cosmic prayers for hope and liberation. South to north migrations, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth, Osborne Anderson, Nat Turner, Malcolm X, Asada Shakur, Kawasi Balagoon, George Jackson, my mother, my father, mi tía Guadalupe. People continue marching northbound, armed with courage and dignity, burning down plantations and borders, one footprint at a time. Black or brown phenotypes, queer, gender defiant, or straight rainbows, we are one people, una tierra. Nuestros espíritus múltiples no se dejan ahogar. Like runaway slaves on the eve of rebellion, we break our chains and handcuffs. It's a southern western prison escape. Like abandoned cotton fields left by slaves, farm workers, and migrants, today we confront the master. Your plantations of oppression about to get burnt. Your neo-slave system soon to be abolished. Black and brown people, ancient flowers of resilient roots from the same tree. Uprising of the slaves, ancestors in the flesh, emancipation about to be the living reality of all our people. The next American Revolution will bear our name. Like plantations and borders, slave America will burn, and from its ashes, our dignity and our freedom will blossom.